Welcome, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Warm greetings from IIU, from Georgia, from Europe. I'm Inga Harchilava, IIU Europe Head, Country Director, IIU Georgia, IIU Board Member. I hope you are all well and will stay with us. We hear some interesting and inspiring answer from our amazing, beautiful, talented, and inspiring guest today from United Arab Emirates. She is really wonderful person. Before we start the show, let's get to know IIU and our founder. Of course, International Internship University, IIU, is a leading virtual education system and global brand confederation, which is the most valuable and trusted worldwide and well repeated in delivering the innovative programs. Globally, it is a trust name for quality training programs and is committed to providing better and virtual education to all the young learners of the globe. Yes, IIU is metamorphosing the conventional education system by carrying down the additional cost and providing access to more than 1,000 class courses and internship to their learners across the globe with the help of its 1,000 class global educators. IIU has from its 4 councils, namely Women Entrepreneurs Councils, International Student Development Councils, International Youth Development Council, International Council of Educators, test grade. The main objective behind the councils is to provide support in every respect to the students, youth, women, entrepreneurs, and educators. In a short span of time, IIU has spread its wings in 195 countries and 6 continents big club. Under the strong leadership of its visionary founder, Mr. Piyush Pandit Sir, a committed and inspiring social activist. A fascinating education is from the last 2 decades, providing education to students from various social and cultural backgrounds. He has publicized the World Education Policy. Yes, one education, one foundation, one world. The visionary Piyush Pandit had just one dream: on child should be deprived of education. He is working towards it day and night. He is safeguarding and promoting education and well-being of learners at all times of life is commendable. The sky is the limit for your dedication and hard work. Oh my God, thank you very much, sir, for everything. Thank you for uniting us under one umbrella and giving us the opportunity to communicate with the whole world with various projects, webinars, conferences, shows, and more. Okay, now it is time to introduce you to our guest who is ready to answer my questions. I'm sure we have a useful and very interesting show ahead. Dr. Srividya Sukumar, an education with a difference who celebrate every single moment of life, so has to evolve a self-community and terrain. Wow, and education by choice and having a long, intriguing, and cherished experience for over 3 decades to cohort a holistic education with the mission of every child matters here central. An active support member of the government and non-government, educational authorities and missionaries designed and implemented well-furbished programs that create learning environments that are inclusive, safe, and secure, and helps to augment the sustainable global education goals set by UNESCO. That's great. A transformational coach and inspirational motivator have contributed to bringing radical change in culture for the cause of education, all for a social cause. Oh my God, I'm really proud of you, my dear, beautiful friend. I'm actually excited. My respect and big thank you so much. Continue in inspiring us. You were born for this. Yes, we are proud of you. Okay, my dear people, and now my show, Court Hour with Inga, is open. Please give me sharing, my dear Nina. I have hold the video.
Thank you, Dr. Inga. Thanks for the nice introduction. I'm so humbled with your elaborate introduction. That was very great of you. And I really thank IIU for giving me this platform to share my ideas with the globe, with one mission of one thought, one universe, and with one mission of reaching out to the world for a social cause. So there we are, and we can always go ahead with your session. I'm okay here for it.
Thank you very much. Okay, and now I'm going to ask you the first question. You are ready?
Wow. Yes, so excited.
Yes. Okay, IIU stage is yours. Go ahead. What
Brilliant.
what kind of person are you, my dear? Describe your personality, your interests, hobby, if any, and your family. It's very interesting.
That's really fabulous. As you explained as you elaborated in the beginning of the session, my tagline says it all. Celebrate every single moment of life so as to evolve as self, community, and terrain. And that's how I live the process of life. So as I see life, this day, this minute, this moment is so very dear to me. So as you, to steer every single opportunity near. This is one thing that I see life this is how I see life for myself. So I live and cherish life, not to prove, but to improve myself from the previous moment to this moment. That's how I see it. So this is what life means to me, and this is what I am. This is what the person I am, and as a personality even. My hobbies, well, okay, before going into my hobbies, my family,
yes.
We are 3 of us. We are living in UAE, my husband and my daughter. My daughter is working. She has completed BTech from Amrtam University, and we are a very small nuclear family. Our bonding is on the base of love for each other. So that's how it is. It's a very small nuclear family. And my interest in my hobbies, I'm a person who is fascinated by arts. Art in any form, whether it is music, dance, or creation. I love it. I just love it. I live that moment. I sing and I explore art creations in every possible simple way. So that I keep adding my household, changing it every now and then. So so that is always a new thing that you can see in your life. And so that you are able to be with the flow of welcoming new things in your life, and you're open to change. So as I truly believe in the saying that the world of reality has its limits, and the world of imagination is boundless. It has boundaryless. So the artist in me always say that the world is limitless. It can be found anywhere, far from where we live and far from it, just a few feet away. You just walk through it, you just reach it out, you walk those extra miles, and you're always there. And in turn, it is there on your doorstep. That's how I believe. To put it very simple, I don't dream, I paint my own reality, such that it is always into my fold that I'm able to achieve it. So this is how I see life. This is how I see my family. And this is how I see myself in the way of life.
Wow, I love your answer. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Next question. Your profession are important, and why?
Oh, wow. My profession is my breath. Is my breath, is my passion. It's just that every single moment I live for my profession. And that's my true passion. As you can see, the educationist in me, I live this moment only for the sake of education. If at all I live the next moment, I'm going to give it only for the education. It's just that. And I know, and I agree, because I can't think anything in life other than education, to be very true. Very, very true. As we all know that education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow. And it belongs to those who prepare for it today, as Malcolm X said, and we all agree with that. Thus, defining myself as an educator who celebrates every single moment of life so as to evolve as community and terrain. Because you're giving your time to it. As we all know, time is very precious. Anything can on this earth can be regained again, but not time. Time once lost is lost forever. So you spend your valuable time, you spend it for yourself and for the sake of community, such that you're able to contribute to the community to bring a transformation or the change, so that you live your moment for the past, for the future, like you make your mark such that your future generations will follow through it. So I work with the mission. As you rightly said, I'm an educationist by choice, having a very long intergoing experience, cherished for over 3 decades to cohort a holistic education with a mission of every child matters here. So my profession is so dear to my heart, with this mission of every single child on this earth matters here. So being an active member of government and non-government authorities and missionaries over here, I have implemented programs for creating inclusive, safe, secure, healthy learning environments in line with the goals of UNESCO and for the UAE National Agenda targets. So community well-being and quality assurance being the well-distinguished cohorts of mine. So I work on molding future leaders for tomorrow on this platform of being in this profession, being in this noble profession. As you will agree with me, definitely, Doctor, the future of civilization is to a greater extent being written on the walls of the classroom. It is of paramount importance to create this ideal ambience that shapes the future minds or the generations to come, and for all the inheritors of the earth. This is what, in simple words, said by John Smith. So a successful education can be achieved only when a free and agile mind is guided by an open-ended learning along with the moral values. Thus, education is related to the real world. Thus, education is no more a preparation for life, but it is life itself. It is never a preparation for life. It is no more a preparation for life, but it is actually the life itself. So this kind of education will create new generation of students who are self-reliant, self-made, self-disciplined, honest and fearless, who will never leave the path of righteousness, whatever hardships are thrown in the way. They will unfold new challenges to explore new endeavors, take up new responsibilities, and become innovative leaders who will resolve and work to lead in for the transformation, contributing to the community, to the world, thus becoming dependable citizens of the world. Such an education has a message to convey for all generations to come and for all ages to come. It is right attitude in the right direction. Every single learning that the student is going through in this kind of education has been on the round of the potter's wheel. And who are these potters? The teachers of the potters who are molding this clay of a misshapen pottery, giving them a nice shape to carry forward and beyond and for and beyond. And this is achievable only for the group of dedicated teachers like us, you and me, and all the teachers on this earth who worship this profession as a big divine service to the humanity. So that's what is said in my language, if you allow me to share. Asato sadgamaya, Tamaso jyotirgamaya, Mrtyorma amrtam gamaya, Om shanti shanti shanti. The meaning is that lead us from ignorance to truth, from unknown to the known. Lead us from darkness to light, which I did not know, now I know. So you have thrown light on me. Lead us from death to deathlessness. So I become brave, I become strong, I become more self-reliant to face any challenges on this earth, such that to contribute to the world and bring happiness to the world. So my profession is very, very important to me and to the society. And it's so dear to me.
Big clap. Oh my God. Very inspiring. Yes, very inspiring. Oh my God, yeah, really, very interesting answer and very important your answer. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, and next question. My beautiful, what is your first childhood memory?
Oh, wow, very good. I love my childhood, really. My grandfather was an educationalist, Dr. Inga. We still have schools in Chennai. Chennai is my birthplace, by the way, in India. And I have been raised from a Tamil Brahmin family, which is full of values and customs. I cherish those Tamil Brahmin traditions of singing hymns and respecting elders. And that's my first childhood memory, I would say, which I still relish, that lives in me, that I carry forward to my generations, that I carry forward to the community as well. I love those childhood memories, really. So this is what I think is my first childhood memory. So if you ask me my first childhood memory, I would say that my grandfather, still I could see him, like he walking between the schools and he's coming as a headmaster. So that if I close my eyes, I really get the view of it, you know, like I really cherish that moment. And if you ask about my childhood memory, this is what I could get in my mind.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, next question. Tell us one fact about yourself that no one knows. It's very interesting.
I think we are alive, right?
Yes. For IIU this time. Writing your answer.
Do you really mean it that no one knows? Yeah. I'm a very deep person, Dr. Inga. I'm very sensitive as well. But I cry only in private. I don't cry in front of others. And one fact about myself, which no one knows, I really miss my parents. Everything that you do, every single moment I live, I think about them. I feel that they're always there with me. I feel their presence. I really miss them. But I don't cry in private. I don't cry in public. I don't let anybody know that I'm crying or I'm longing or I'm missing something. I cry in private. That makes me a very strong person, brother.
Thank you. Wow. Oh my God. Okay. I'm going to ask your next question. What
Oh,
are
that's a
you?
suspense. You're bringing out the questions of suspense, one by one.
Yes.
But quite exciting.
Okay.
Go ahead. It's very exciting, challenging, thrilling.
Yes, yes. Okay. What are you afraid of?
Oh.
How risk are you and how often do you take risk? This is a very important question, I think.
Yeah.
I love you.
Well, yeah, I would take from your question the word afraid. The other meaning of afraid is fear. What is fear? Fear is forget everything and run, FEAR, or face everything and race. That depends upon you. So actually, I'm not afraid of anything as such. I'm just not afraid of anything, because I believe one particular thing, which is very close to me. It's a personal poem or a message which I would like to convey to others, which I always live in that moment. The thing is that where the mind is without fear, like me, those who bring sunshine to others, like you also, Dr. Inga, I'm sorry, those who bring sunshine to others cannot keep it within themselves, because we inspire, we ignite, we inflict, and we innovate to empower, enlighten, excel, and evolve. So where's the question of fear? And if at all we have fear, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our fear is that we are powerful beyond our measure. It is our light that is the strength, but not the darkness that frighten us. Hope you'll agree with me and hope you're enjoying. Often we doubt ourselves that am I brilliant? Am I gifted? Am I talented? Am I fabulous? Am I optimistic? Actually, who you are, not to weigh. We are skillful, we are blessed, we are successful. Our playing small doesn't serve the world at all. It shrinks down the opportunities. But we are all meant to shine. So where's the question of fear? We are all born to manifest the glory within ourselves, which is just not in some of us, but it is there in every one of us. We need to just look into ourselves rather than looking into the outside world. The workshop from within emits whatever that we ask for, whatever we ask in the universe that comes from within us, but not the fear. It ignites the indomitable spirit and the positive energy that causes or that creates the transformation. It illuminates the light from within to carry the beam above and beyond and to be successful and go do things. With the illumination of light, we become enlightened with knowledge, but not the fear. We get liberated from ourselves, the so-called fear and the doubts. We develop the faith and the focus and the dedication. We start walking those extra miles of hardship with the belief there is always a light at the end of the tunnel. So where comes the fear? There is no fear at all.
Wow, I am today is very, very good students. I learned from Thank you so much. Yes, yes. Your answer really, oh my God, very important. Excellent. Okay.
Oh, I'm so excited to hear the other question. It's like, okay, the suspense is out, the cat is out of the bag. And so what's going to be the next question?
You are so wonderful, my dear. Thank you. Okay, next question. Please, my beautiful. remember the history of one important story that happened in your life and events that changed you. Okay?
Well, it's a very long story, I would say, but I would like to cut it short, definitely. Right. I was, I think, in my mid-20s somewhere, and I used to travel. I was working in Delhi. I used to travel in a train, in that train from Delhi to Chennai. That is Grand Trunk Express and Tamil Nadu Express, and thing. It was a miraculous experience. That one experience really changed, and that really brought out the me. Before that, as I told you, I was raised in a Brahmin family, not exposed to any of the exposure of exactly the outside world even. And I do have to mention, I was raised among 5 brothers. So I was more cuddled. I was a cuddled child there. So traveling from this train, there was a pregnant lady who traveled with me, and looking at her, she was in full term, and looking at her, I told her like it's something is going, some intuition in my mind said that I had my daughter. My daughter was just 2 years, 2.5, I would say, and very young mother rather. So this lady, looking at her, I told her, dear, don't take a journey tonight. It's not going to do good because it's 1.5 days travel in the train. So she said, no, it's okay. It's only the 8th month and I'm just going to my parents. Somehow then we both were there in the coupe, the train coupe. And somewhere we just crossed the Nizamuddin kind of bridge and we just got into the UP border. She started moaning. Then I got scared. Oh God, what's happening? Then she was crying. And I was the only one who was a co-passenger with her. And she started getting labels. We didn't know what to do. Then my daughter, I had my daughter on my hip. She was a baby. She was just 2.5, I mentioned now. So started running around for people, calling out for people from the next compartment, moving ahead. Yeah, come on, let's help this girl. Then I went and called the TC, and then you won't believe this lady, she delivered the baby in the moving train. And we went and called the doctor. We had to bring hot water, the boiled water from the pantry, from the railway buckets and everything. People were helping, and people took out their, saris, and they just covered it with the whole thing. And gents were standing outside. They were all extending help. Finally, the doctor, with my help, we were able we really took out the baby. So I was thinking, and that one experience is the experience, I would say, still if I really think about it, I have no words to say. And that moment I really thought that, it's like bringing a life to this earth. That was one thing. Saving another life, that was another thing. People working together, in unity, with the same one mission of saving these 2 people, the mother and the baby, all this. And I started crying. My daughter started crying. The girl who delivered started crying. So it was one moment which really changed my thought process, that I can do something. Only thing is, what is required is your determination, your grit to do something. Be on the focus and you can achieve anything. And nothing is impossible in this world.
Wow. Really, today IIU have very important quest, wonderful. Oh my God. Thank you. You're really brilliant. Thank you.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you.
And next question. Oh, next question is very, very important. I am very waiting for your answer. Okay. My question is, was it difficult to be a strong woman?
Yeah, I would say, as I told you, what made you the strong woman?
Yes.
Maybe the opportunities. When the opportunities are thrown your way, you're bound to go and find the way to resolve things. You know what I mean? So likewise, when we relate our life to our profession and the way life moves on, like as I told you, I don't dream. I paint my own reality. I really don't dream. Dreams are the ones which doesn't come to you when you're asleep. I don't believe in that. Dreams are the ones which never let you sleep. If you dream, then you said you just can't have sleep. You just have to be on the go of creating it into a reality. So I don't dream, but I create my own reality. I paint my own dreams. So the best way to create that, your destiny, is when you create it. So you strive and drive. And destiny is like a worldwide tapestry in which every single thread is guided by a tender hand, that's yours, placed beside another thread, the people who are working with, or the thought process, or anything, and held and carried by 100 others, such that it is woven or knit or into a beautiful lining, such that people are able to see that. So how to achieve this destiny? That's what is the whole process of being or becoming strong. Decide, our mind is the captain. So whatever comes to your mind, that really helps you to maintain the balance ship. So imagine to the state of our mind and be the captain of your own ship and anchor your life's mission with a strong vision such that you're able to move forward. And there is no excitement or adventure even after the calm was are over some. And so that every single opportunity, every single struggle, every single fear, every single hardship that comes at your way or turns into your stepping stones for success. So you are the creator of your own destiny. So you need to just, with the focus, with the grit, with the determination, be on the work, be on the hardship. So and change every single stepping stone into success. And our body is the ship. When mind is the anchor, which is the one which takes it forward, our body, our parts of the body, our hands, our legs, our mind, our heart, our soul, everything is put together. They're all working in unison to move forward in that same destiny with the same focus, such that is the ship which takes it forward. And who is the sailor? You as a person is a sailor who takes it forward. So the anchor is here, the ship is here, and the sailor is you. And so you move forward and to make destiny not a matter of chance, it's a matter of choice. So it is not a thing that to be waited for, it is a thing that has to be created and achieved.
Wow, I'm speechless. And wow, oh my God, thank you so much. Thank you for sharing. Your answer really very inspiring for me, for us, of course. Thank you. Oh, I am very happy today. Oh my God. Thank you.
Are we running out of time, dear?
And
are we running out of time? No.
And next question. You are
Yes.
ready? Okay.
I'm scared.
Yeah. What does IIU mean to you? And what can you do for IIU young members?
Very, very simple. To work very closely in collaboration on sharing best practices. How does collaboration happens? Between countries. So you are from Georgia, I'm from UAE.
Yeah.
Actually, my native is India. So it's all collaborating and working together and sharing best practices. As it was shared in Education 2050, Dialogues and Action, a call for global solidarity and international cooperation. So our mission of working is going to be this. We are called for global solidarity and international cooperation. And how do we achieve this? So let's call upon a commission on education stakeholders who will work together at a global and regional level to generate shared purposes to common solutions and address education challenges. So that's how we are going to work further. So if you want to move, if you want me to elaborate more on that, I would say that international cooperation should operate as from a principle of subsidiarity, supporting and building the capacity in the local, national, and regional efforts to address all education challenges. That's how we will create a social contract that needed to support and adjust for an equitable, achievable figures for all humanity, and especially pertinent for those who are longing to have the right to education in most threatened countries. So participation must include diverse non-state actors and partnerships, and move away from any kind of multi-centric action that embrace new forms of regional cooperation, especially in any other country of the world where education is being deprived of. So our motto of working is going to be, education is not a social commodity, it is a birthright, and it has to be available for every one of us. We will work together, that we will change course through millions of individuals from all over the world, put into actions into form, into collective acts of courage, leadership, resistance, creativity, and care, such that to convey a message that education is the most powerful weapon which can be used to bring changes in the world. And the transformation of education culture will result in the process of co-construction, in which many groups like us bring forth their interest and understanding, and the collaboration of working together, and the modems of working together, such that we are able to achieve this.
Brilliant. Thank you so much. We are happy because you are with us, my dear. Yes, together we working excellent. I am really very happy today. Thank you. Next question. One advice that you would give yourself and others. Okay.
Do you mean to say that? Well, to be very frank, my advice to every single person on earth is that always be in gratitude, because to be in gratitude itself a blessing. So always be gratitude, be thankful to God for whatever He has given you, for this moment of life, and for all things that we have achieved in life. So this is very, very important. So being in gratitude is definitely a virtue and a blessing that we all should remember.
Wow, thank you. And next question. Dear, if we are only 24 hours left before the end of the world, what would you do? Yes.
It's not a question of 24 hours or 24 days or 24 years. Just live the moment as it comes, so that you know very well what you're doing. Continue doing the same thing so that you're there. How does it matter if it's only 24 hours you have got, or 24 days or 24 years have got? Just keep doing things and move forward. And there you are. Am I right?
Yeah.
I can't run around saying that I have only 24 hours. I need to do a lot of things. No, I'm not that kind of a person at all. Okay, so what? 24 hours? Well, let it remain as 24 hours. Let me complete them. That's it.
That's amazing. You are brilliant. Continue, keep up a wonderful job, a million years.
Right.
Yes. Okay, God bless you always, my dear.
Thank you. Thank you, dear.
Okay. And next question. I have one question of okay. What does success mean to you? Who contributed the most to your success?
Wow, that's a great question. Very big question. Because it's something like success is a process. It's just a process. It's never a destination. That's what I believe. It just keeps on moving. For me, if you want me to define success, I would use two words for it. What's next? You have achieved something. If you say that I'm very successful, I've done something. So what's going to be the next? If you have become successful, what's going to be the next? So the moment of success is only for that particular moment, and it doesn't stop there. Whereas if you're successful, you have set your own standards, you have set your own expectations, and you have to move forward as you have reviewed the previous past moment and you have improved the like if you move forward, it's like you have to show the process towards transformation, towards improvement, such that you're not here to prove something to others, but to improve yourself. That's what success to me. So in simple words, success means what next? That's it. So it's not just a process or the moment, or it's not a destination, it's a progress. You have achieved something, what's next? Let's move forward. It's just a success story. Wow. And very importantly, two things that we need to always remember in life, be it success or a failure. Never take it to heart, never take it to yourself. They're all learning lessons. In some learning lessons, we are successful, we are victorious. So we have achieved something, then we need to move forward. If it's a failure, again, it's a learning experience such that we learn from our mistakes and move forward. So either ways, it's just what's next and life moves on.
Big clap. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And next question is, if you could meet a famous person from the past, who would it be and why?
From the past.
Yes.
There are so many people I'm indebted to, Dr. Inga. So many people I'm just indebted to. And I keep thanking God. I keep thanking God. I keep thanking everybody for this moment of my life, really. So it's just that, like there's so many of them. I can't pick out, that will not be fair as well, so many people have contributed for whatever I am today. And they were,
and why?
And why? In the sense, like, they were my well-wishers. They wanted to do good to me. Sometimes there were teachers, they pointed mistakes, they have corrected my mistakes. And well, because they corrected my mistakes, I was given an opportunity to perform well. So they created an opportunity for me. They created an opportunity to look into myself such that I'm able to, like change. I'm able to progress. I'm able to prove myself such that, so there are so many of them. Like, to name a few, it's very difficult. It's very, very, some of them, I really treat them as God, even, to be very frank. I really pray for the wellness. I really pray for their good, well-being, everything as such. And so these are all from my heart, and I'm so close to them. I don't need to speak to them. I don't say hi to them on everyday basis. I don't say good morning, how are you, hello, how are you? But I promise, even after years when I see them, I will get the same warmth and same love and affection from them. I know it very well. So it's just between heart to heart and soul to soul.
Oh my God, I love you, your heart. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you. Okay, and the next question. In your opinion, dear, what is the biggest problems on Earth and how can this problem be solved? I know we have a million problems today in the world, but your opinion, one problem.
Yes.
Yes.
I love Mother Nature. I'm a nature person, basically, Dr. Inga. I'm really a nature person. People person, rather, I would say. And this nature, this Mother Earth, has everything for every single person's need. God has created everything. everything to feed every single person, every single living thing on earth, but not for every person's greed. Need is different. We don't have things for every person's greed. So if we get away from this, this is a major problem. This is the actual major problem. So the problem is, how will we educate and involve our fellow beings in the state of art of working together in collaboration, living in harmony with open-mindedness. Open-mindedness without any discrimination of caste, creed, nation, color, anything, without any discrimination, an inclusive society of with the open-mindedness of acceptance and working in collaboration, appreciating only good, see only the good in others, and learning from each other. That's very important, such that we will always live in harmony with an ideation of live and let live, thus making our world a better place to live in.
Wow.
So if we are able to handle this problem, if we are able to solve this problem, we are really great.
Oh my God. Million thanks for this wonderful answer. Okay, and next question. My wonderful guest today. We got to see each other. Very happy and glad to meet you, really. What would you say to our founder for creating such a great virtual platform, IIU? What do you think it gives to society, my dear?
See, very, very important. He is a visionary. Definitely, he is a visionary who has thought about it, and such wonderful programs of working in collaboration wherever you are. It's like education to your doorstep. He has brought it. He has idealized it. He has shown it to the world, saying that education is not something which can be confined to the four walls of the classroom. It's not that. He has made it all virtual, available to you anytime, any time of the day, anywhere, whichever part of the world you are. You just collaborate with us. Knock our door. It's an opportunity, and you are there. You just have to knock our door. And he has said it. He has said it. So it's definitely, I would like to dedicate one simple saying for him. Like if you ask me if it is for Mr. Pandit, what would you say? I was complaining that I had no shoes until I met a man who had no feet. So what separates me or the privilege from entitlement is being in gratitude. So we are all in thankfulness. We are there with him to deliver with this one mission, one message to the world, saying that under that one world, one umbrella, one kingdom, where we are going to follow him as his subjects and take it forward. That's what I feel, and I really dedicate it to him. And this moment, definitely, the opportunity given for being with IIU, and it's a great platform to collaborate or to get in touch with the world with our thoughts and insights. It's really great. It's really great, and I really cherish this moment of being here with you all. Thank you. Thank you so much,
Thank
dear.
you.
Thanks, Inga.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for this opportunity. Brilliant.
Thank you. IIU. Today, I'm proud of you. No, not today, all time, but today we first time with you. Thank you so much. And finally, my dear, what advice would you give to people who are listening to your talk now?
Yeah, definitely. I would like to say that we are like a stained glass. Whatever we think in our thought, that comes in our action. So let's have very, very positive thoughts in us, in the sense like that mind, the thoughts that we have should be very positive, and never ever have any kind of discrepancy or any kind of negativeness towards anybody or any happening that comes out. And whatever comes to your mind, because it is your thought, you need to respect yourself. You need to look into yourself. So in my language, it is said as aham brahmasmi. What you think, that you really become. you know, that, so your thought process is very, very important. And what comes to your thought, always try to put it in action. That is with the saying, I would just complete it with the saying. That's very, very important. See good things, feel good things. That is what you see, you perceive. And what you perceive, that you receive within yourself. When you receive, what happens? You started believing in that. So when you believe and you go perceive for these things, when you perceive, you achieve that. So it all starts with the thought process. It all starts with your vision. So sow a thought, reap an action. Very important. So a positive thought, reap a positive action. So sow our action, reap a character, reap a habit. Sow a habit, reap a character. Sow a character, reap a destiny. So it's all in the thought process. So this is what I want to convey today on this platform. Maybe I would like to, I need to have put it in a different words, but a lot of thoughts coming in my mind. So it just goes, I just try to frame it. That's it. Thank you. Thank you, dear.
Wow.
Hope you enjoyed it.
I all a big clap.
Oh,
I am
right.
happy. Yes, really, my dear. I am happy and excited today. We heard amazing responses and inspiring stories. Our guest today was special, and I want to congratulate her because she is truly a ray of sunshine for the community, for the society, for the world, for the IIU. Oh my God, thank you so much. As promised, we had an inspiring show today. Thank you all for your support. I wish you, your today's guest, many more success, and once again, thank you very much. Please keep up a very important job, my dear. Keep smiling, keep sharing. Thank you. Now it is time to say goodbye.
Oh,
I back
no more
soon
questions.
with a new quest. Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you again, Dr. Inga. Thank you, IIU. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.